Maya passes out right after we found her in the tomb.
I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
She's been out cold ever since. We haven't been able to get a word out of her. The doctor said it's just exhaustion, but I can't help but worry. What is it, right? You all right? Yeah, just thinking is all. I'm glad you're here, Edgeworth. We wouldn't have gotten the permissions we have without you. Well, I didn't come all this way to Karayan to be useless. Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should prove to be useful to us as well. The autopsy report. I can't thank you enough, Edgeworth. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him these past few days. You there, the bob-head lawyer Phoenix Wright. Huh? You're from the Garan Royal Guard, right? I am Larkey, Royal Guard member of Her Eminence's Shoulder Rubber. That's very specific. And what does the Royal Shoulder Rubber want with me? Wait, come to think of it, my shoulders are a bit stiff. Don't be absurd! I'm here for one purpose only. I'm to bring you before Her Eminence. Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Karayan. Will you comply? The Queen? What could she want with me? And why does he have to shout like that? I can't fathom why Queen Garan would summon you, but I advise you to accept Her Eminence's gracious invitation. Royal Shoulder Rubber Larkey, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen? The name's Larkey, apostrophe L-A-H apostrophe K-E, and all praise the Omnipotent Queen Garan. For she has already foreseen and approved your request, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. You're both to come with me. You mean to say Queen Garan sees our every move? Yes, indeed. Her eminent spiritual power is immense. She can even see what's going on thousands of miles away. Right. I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry. Yeah, me too. Why would the Queen herself summon me personally? What could she possibly be up to? Ooh.
Ah, the bald-headed lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thank you. This place is magnificent, Granville. So as magnificent as last time.
We've heard so much about you, Barbed One. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake.
Is that what people have been saying about me? Right, where are your manners? Your Eminence, I'm both humbled and delighted to be here in your presence. Oh, Your Eminence, glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well.
It is all right. There's no need to keep your head bowed all day.
Yes, Your Eminence. Rafa's not looking too good. I guess even she can't just bounce back from her father's murder. So what can I do for you, Your Eminence?
We wish to question you about something related to the case at hand.
Perfect, because I have a few questions of my own.
We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired. So it is that we summoned you here to further
Elucidate, is that?
summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true our husband Inga has been seeking the Founder's Orb?
That's right. He wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey.
Insolent fool.
Ow!
That is a lie. A lie, I say. Father would never have done such a thing.
But he did abduct Maya, that much is...
I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense. You'll pay for this, you...
Ow, 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 please, Your Benevolence.
That is quite enough, Rafa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. For we believe we know why your father would do such a thing. Huh? We believe he was seeking the orb as a means of obtaining spiritual power, and with it he intended to usurp the throne. Mother?
What do you mean, Your Eminence?
Inga was planning a coup, for he was dissatisfied with the current administration, and his secret police was the primary instrument of his treason.
The secret police? They came out during the High Priest murder trial too. An elite force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice. In this case, Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels as Lady Kira was a member of that group.
Indeed, Inga turned the once proud force into his own private army, and he intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us.
So Your Eminence had no control over them?
As much as it shames us to admit it, Kurayan is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom. How could Father... But know that Inga could not have become king simply through our assassination. For in Kurayan, only those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne.
I see. That explains why Minister Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb.
Barbed One, do you recall the man known as Peace, Love and Understanding?
What about him?
He too was involved in Inga's machinations. Inga had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb and covered up the theft. And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study.
Whoops. And then he sent... oh, fuck's sake. And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together.
The capture of the infamous villain Dirk Sudmadi. It may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now perhaps the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew. What a joyous day.
Hail Her Eminence, Queen Garayan, Grand Priestess of Karayan. Her Eminence's spiritual power invoked a blessing straight from the Holy Mother. I could see how her cronies would be elated at the prospect. But the Queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered.
Father.
Rafer, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago, the one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara.
Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive.
Murder by arson.
Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime.
But that event is also the stage for you to become Queen. What did you do before you were crowned Queen, Your Eminence?
As part of our training to be Queen, we served in many different governmental positions. The longest of which was as the previous Minister for Justice. It was in that position we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara.
Interesting. That's her husband's position, or at least it was. And when you were ascended to the throne, you passed the Defence Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. What prompted you to pass something like the Defence Culpability Act, Your Eminence?
The assassination of our dear sister Amara. When the infamous villain Dirk Submardi was apprehended, he announced he would act as his own lawyer.
That's right, Dirk used to be a lawyer.
Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer and highly esteemed by the people, but he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case.
I see.
But when the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the Queen came to light, the people were devastated, and trust in the legal system plummeted.
Now why does that sound so familiar? Yeah, I wonder.
In Karayan, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. Should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defence Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss.
So that's how you sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? But that law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. Now there's no one left to defend those who have been accused.
We see how you could take issue with such a reality. However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defence, as you yourself have shown.
Well, I guess so, but without lawyers, there's the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted.
As long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree?
Perfect prosecutors and their perfect trials, huh? Let's not get started down this path.
Furthermore, here in Karayan we have the divination seance. And so it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie.
Well, in the short time I've been here, I've beaten back false charges twice, and I've fought cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. Let's try that again. And I've found that cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. So yes, I do take issue with the Defence Culpability Act, to say the least.
Oh, such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, Barbed One. It feels as if we ourselves are being cross-examined.
No, that wasn't my intention.
It's true some feel the Defence Culpability Act is a necessary evil at best, but it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged.
If you consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then sure.
The fact that following its passage, the crime rate here in Karayan dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defence Culpability Act.
Really? None at all. Right, why don't we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law after all. Yeah.
About the Founder's Orb that was to be exchanged for the hostage. It went missing after the murder. Would you happen to know anything about that?
It's missing? I'm sure Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence.
In that case, perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there's a matter of the horned youth you were with.
Oh, you mean Apollo?
From his odd hairstyle, we assume him to be a relative. Perhaps your younger brother?
No, you got it all wrong. He's Dirk's son. Well, foster son. They're not actually related by blood. Oh, Phoenix, you shouldn't have said that.
Dirk's? Royal Guard?
Your Eminence! What's she whispering in that one guy's ear?
Thank you for your time. The two of you may go now.
Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way. Okay, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigation covered, so maybe we should go speak with the locals over at the bazaar. What? Was that a lion? Oh, that? Caught me by surprise too when I first heard it. It's the cry of a local bird known as a warbat. A bird? It sounds like that. Sounds more like a beast than a bird if you ask me. It's a form of mimicry, you know, to help protect them against predators and stuff. Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before. Oh, it's more than unusual. It's endangered. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days. If it's so rare, what's that one doing out in the middle of the bazaar? Got me. Maybe it's got something to do with it being the national bird. Was that a gunshot? Ha 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 ha. Startle you, PW? What was that, Dats? The Fire Dragon's newest weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Snaps. Okay, so it's those little gunpowder things that you throw at the floor. Okay. And you need those, why? Because our hard work's starting to pay off. Thanks to our TV signal hijacking and stuff, more and more people are joining the cause. But on account of that, the regime's been cracking down on us real tough like. Yeah, there's a lot going on lately. You can say that again. I mean, what with the High Priest's fake murder / suicide. People are calling it the DCA tragedy and it's causing a real public uproar. Hopefully that means Tarras's death won't be in vain after all. So how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to be of help to you guys anyway? Simple. First I supply them to our fellow rebels. Then we use them as a diversion when we need to shake Garant's goons. Huh? Like this. Oh, will you cut that out? I'm not with the regime and I'm not chasing you. Ha 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 ha! Your reaction was priceless, PW. Guess I sold the warbad too. It's a miracle no one was trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing. You there? Oh.
You there. You are one of those insurgents, are you not?
Yay! Take that!
Ah!
And he's gone. Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought.
Baldhead.
Your benevolence, what can I do for you?
I wanted to speak with you about what my mother said. I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup.
Well, I can understand why you feel like that, but...
It was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him.
Huh? And how do you know that?
I just do, because the Holy Mother guides me. As royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see.
Maybe this is just how Rafer expresses a sense of duty.
You're investigating this matter, are you not? Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom.
Ah, that's the best news I've heard all day, your benevolence. No one would dare get in the way of Rafer by our side. We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth? As you wish, right?
Excellent. Let us begin with my father's private quarters. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is if it's the last thing I do.
Could it be the reason she showed defense about Inga is because she's a daddy's girl?
Baldhead, let us not waste time. My father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Now follow me.
Wait! She's sure in a hurry. Right, the minister's private quarters may hold evidence related to this murder as well. Yeah, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. Rafer's awfully fired up. I just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. Now, if we could figure out which of these buildings houses Inga's private quarters, that's where we'll find Rafer. And that's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are? Watch your step, right? That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere. Yeah, the ground's soaked. I wonder who did this. Huh? I think someone's in there.
Father?
Is that Princess Rafer?
There are still so many things I wish to tell you.
She always puts on such a brave face. But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy.
Father?
Princess Rafer? Are you in there?
Oh, just a moment, I'll be right out. I see you are finally here. Well, let us commence our investigation, shall we?
Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first.
You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you?
No, I mean, sorry, couldn't help overhearing. It wasn't like I was spying on you or anything.
You stupid barbed head.
Ouch! You could have feigned ignorance. It's as if your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out the courtroom. Ugh, I'm not that bad, Edgeworth.
Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you would never get here. You have a lot of nerve keeping the Crown Princess waiting.
Lady, you took off running and we're a couple of old men now. Oh, sorry?
This was my father's residence. I've already unlocked it so you can go in. Oh, and be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
That's right. The yappy mutt spilled the whole urn's worth.
I wonder how it got in this area. You know what it looked like?
A better things to do than memorise what a stray dog looks like. Anyway, it's not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we?
I really hope she's alright. Dog, huh? Yeah. Those don't look like dog prints to me. What a mess. You can tell a guy definitely used to live in this room. I'm guessing we're not at least had that much in common.
Puh, this stuff keeps getting in the way. Nanya? Oh.
Huh? Where's Nanya? Normally. She comes running whenever Rafa calls.
That's right. Nanya is...
Nanya's what?
Oh well, you, bald head, come hold this staff for me.
Why me?
Just take it, it's too heavy. I'm tired of holding it.
How does Nanya put up with this day in, day out? I'll just set it over here for now. What's this? Just with a bell? Never thought I'd see this brand again. It appears to be a sample of some sort of spray-on hair colour. Colour jet black. I wonder if Inga was going grey. Here, Edgeworth, maybe you can use it. I like my natural hair colour just fine, thank you very much. His desk is crammed full of documents. They appear to be paperwork for executions. But for this many cases? Indeed. Something's rotten in the kingdom of Karayan. This one dates back to 5 years ago. Something tells me he kept simply putting them off because he hated doing paperwork. There's some muddy shoe prints here. And come to think of it, there was some spilled water by the entrance. Somebody must have stepped in it before coming here. They're already dry. That means they're at least several hours old.
And someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. For our servants clean this room each day. Here in Karayan we have a saying, leave not today's untidiness till the morrow. Mine is waking up today when you can leave for tomorrow. It's a syringe and a vial. Those were for my father's back pain. He said it really helped when the pain was particularly unbearable. It was that bad, huh? He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then. Yes, my father said his back pain could knock him off his feet. I know the feeling. I've experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own. Well, we can't have you throwing your back out in court, so why don't you take a vial? No thanks. I hear your body builds up a tolerance to that sort of thing. I thought you didn't want them. I'm going straight to a chiropractor as soon as I get home. This is most likely a special ink pad for the Justice Minister's stamp. His insignia's carved big and bold right into the lid. Talk about overkill. Did he really have to mark everything he owned? This notepad must have belonged to Inga. Let's see. Nanya, purple hat, glasses, diamond-shaped tattoo on the forehead. Dirk, long hair, eye patch, blue clothes. Phoenix Wright, spiky hair, blue clothes, pink necktie. That's strange. These appear to be notes detailing people's most prominent characteristics. Hey, there's even some stuff about me in here. Why would he bother doing this? I'm afraid even I can't answer that. Double reasons giving me a case of the heebie-jeebies. It's as though he was taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what it reminds me of, anyway. What a brilliant deduction. One fitting of a chief prosecutor such as yourself. I commend you. That's high praise coming from you, your benevolence. Edgeworth's right, they do look like dictation notes, but I don't know. Why bother describing Nanya, who must have seen every day? That's one luxurious and comfy looking bed. I've slept on nothing but hard floor since coming to Karayan. Can't wait to sleep in a nice soft bed again. Then take it. It's yours if you wish. We'll have to clean this room out anyway now my father's gone. Don't you want to keep these things as memento of your father? Besides, I don't need his spirit haunting me late at night. Do you suppose if I slept on it I could see my father once more? Princess Rafer, I honestly don't know how to answer that. This chair looks like it was modelled after Inga's suit jacket. The backrest even has those fancy buttons of his. I imagine they make the chair awfully uncomfortable to sit on. Actually, they serve to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffered terrible back pain, you see. I wonder if it really works.
Wow, that's one gaudy sculpture.
My father sculpted it himself on a block of solid gold.
Why does it not surprise me he was also a narcissist? Ha, it's pretty detailed. He even included that personal stamp of his. Hey, the stamp's a little loose. Ah. Look, there's a secret safe inside.
Oh my, to think such a thing was here all this time.
Rats, looks like we need the combination to get in. We can't open this without the combination. I doubt Princess Rafe would know it. Well, if we can't open it, we can't open it. For now, let's continue on investigation and come back to this dilemma later.
Godhead, I, the Royal Princess of Karai, shall share my thoughts on the abduction.
You will?
Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often.
Yes, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything you'd like to share.
My father was very likely seeking to obtain the Founder's Orb. It is not for the purposes of a coup d'etat. It was all for my sake.
For your sake?
The Founder's Orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power. My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine. I haven't finished my training and I still can't channel spirits. He was doing that for me.
Right, I see.
Well, do you understand why he did it now?
I do, but it doesn't change the fact that Mr. Inga was a kidnapper.
Ah,
But I guess you don't believe he is, do you?
oh. Information short of service upon further investigation. Suffice it to say, he did all this for me, end of story.
Was he really trying to obtain the orb from Rafer? Somehow I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Rafer will be performing the divination seance tomorrow. I should probably ask her about that. Your Benevolence, I notice Nanya isn't with you today.
I know not where she has gone. I've not spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today. I did catch a glimpse of her a little after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her, but she went off somewhere again.
A little after 2? About an hour before the murder?
Indeed. Of all the times for this to happen. She normally comes to me the moment I call her name.
I know it's hard to believe, but even nannies have lives, you know. Your inability to find her after the murder is slightly alarming. I wondered if her absence is related to today's incidents somehow.
Do you think she was unwittingly caught up in them?
Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was at the scene of the crime.
Nanya, I hope she's all right.
Rafa seems really worried for Nanya. I take it you'll be conducting tomorrow's divination seance?
Who else if not I?
Good point. Thing is, divination seances are all about what victims experience in their final moments. So tomorrow, Rafe will experience her own father's death exactly as it happened. It's more than anyone should ever have to deal with. Do you really have to go through with the seance tomorrow? There's really no one else? What about just calling the whole thing off?
It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to.
No?
Never mind, I misspoke. The divination seance is a very important duty of the royal priestess. It's one I intend to fulfill.
There's that word, duty. Performing the divination seance is very important for a priestess, but duty or not, it's a heavy burden for someone so young. Even worse, she'll be forced to watch her father's murder. Will it be a weight too heavy for her to bear? Your benevolence. Has Nanya served you long?
Yes, she's been at my beck and call for as long as I can remember. I've heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to changing my diapers.
Your diapers? It almost sounds as if she could be your mother.
Indeed, but it is a simple fact of life when your mother is busy being queen. Nanya takes care of my every need. She's my teacher in all things as well.
Rafa's pool of knowledge is rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the result of Nanya's teachings?
Nanya, could it be my trusted attendant has come to dislike me? Now that I think of it, perhaps I've been acting rather spoiled as of late.
I'm sure she'll be back.
Yes, I suppose Nanya would never truly abandon me. Upon her return I will do something nice for her. Perhaps she'd like a shoulder massage.
And yet I can't help but shake the feeling Nanya's connected to the case in some way. She's probably a rebel. I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside that safe. Any idea what the combination might be, your benevolence?
None whatsoever.
Looks like a 4-digit combo lock, so maybe it's a date. But it's probably not anything that would be easy to guess. Well, let's try some dates and see what happens. I wonder what date Inga would use as a combination. When's your birthday, your benevolence?
You're wasting your time. It could not possibly be my birthday.
come on, it's worth a shot.
Fine. December 24.
Christmas Eve? Well, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 2, 4. Ah, it opened.
It did?
Yep, looks like the bottom shelf was a fake. Something meant to mislead would-be thieves, no doubt. Still, it was rendered quite ineffective by use of such an easily guessed combination.
Why, Father? Why my birthday?
Okay, let's see what's in here. Huh, this looks like a letter of something. Let's see. Dear Father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You're always so kind and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years. Love, Rafer.
I wrote this to my father when I was 8 years old. Father, why would you hold on to something so childish and stupid?
There's some other papers in here. Once I poison the Queen, the throne will be mine. The spiritual power I obtain from the treasure will back up my claim. In the meantime, the secret plea is to keep close watch on Garan. This is the plan for his coup d'etat.
What? Give me that. I don't understand.
It seems Justice Minister Inga was plotting the assassination of the Queen.
This can't be true. Father would never harm Mother.
Poor Rafer. This has come as a terrible shock. What's this? There's a photo in here too. Huh. It's of a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. On the far left there's a law book with a map of the defiant dragons on it.
Wait, that's...
Your benevolence?
How can this be?
Princess Rafer! She's looking incredibly pale. Your benevolence, are you alright?
Alright? How can I be alright?
Huh?
All that I have believed, it was all lies.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Can I ask who the woman is in this picture?
How should I know? It seems I didn't know anything that was going on.
Doesn't look like I'm going to get much out of her while she's like this.
Mother,
Huh?
I must ask my mother about the secret she's hiding.
What secret?
I must go. Goodbye.
Wait. What was that all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere else. It appears this photo really upset her. I wonder who the lady in this picture is.
Stop! Shadow, come back here!
Wait, that sounds like Albie and Shadow. That's odd. Commoners aren't normally allowed in this area. The dog. Okay. I wonder what's afoot.